Today, we're diving into a truly fascinating medical breakthrough that doesn't involve Hollywood-style machines or dramatic surgical interventions. Instead, it harnesses something far more subtle, yet incredibly powerful: sound. Yes, you heard that right. Actual therapeutic sound waves, not just background music or TikTok trends. For decades, medicine has often been about dramatic procedures, scalpels, and operating rooms. But there's a quieter revolution underway, championed by what's known as conservative wound care. This approach believes in supporting the body's innate ability to heal itself, rather than always resorting to invasive methods. And now, sound wave therapy is becoming a cornerstone of this philosophy. It's a non-surgical marvel, stimulating tissue repair, enhancing blood flow, tackling bacterial issues, and accelerating wound healing. What might have sounded like pure science fiction just 20 years ago is now one of the fastest-growing sectors in advanced wound management and outpatient healthcare. We're talking about a paradigm shift where biology, technology, and business converge to unlock new healing potential right beneath the skin. Join us as we uncover how this revolutionary treatment is changing lives and transforming the future of medical care. Before we dive deeper into sound waves, let's understand the foundation: conservative wound care. At its heart, this philosophy champions non-surgical methods designed to heal wounds while preserving healthy tissue and avoiding invasive procedures whenever possible. The premise is elegantly simple: why cut first if the body can heal itself with the right support? This patient-centered approach is vital for countless individuals suffering from chronic wounds, including diabetic ulcers, pressure injuries, venous leg ulcers, arterial wounds, burns, and post-surgical complications. Traditional conservative care is already comprehensive, encompassing techniques like debridement, moisture balance management, infection control, compression therapy, and nutritional support. These methods aim to create an optimal healing environment. But now, with the integration of sound wave technology, we're seeing an unprecedented leap forward. It's not just an add-on, it fundamentally changes the game, offering a powerful, non-invasive tool that significantly enhances the body's natural healing processes and brings a new dimension to how we approach complex wound management. This evolution is reshaping how we think about healing itself, making it more efficient and less burdensome for patients. Now, let's explore the how. It sounds almost too futuristic, doesn't it? Using sound to heal tissue? Yet, sound-based technologies have been part of medicine for decades. Think about ultrasound for imaging, or lithotripsy for breaking up kidney stones. The key difference here is therapeutic intent. We're not just viewing tissue, we're actively stimulating healing responses. Controlled acoustic energy provides mechanical stimulation, and the body reacts in truly remarkable ways. Firstly, sound waves create micro-vibrations in tissue, significantly stimulating circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen, more nutrients, and faster waste removal, all crucial for healing. Secondly, acoustic therapy stimulates fibroblasts, the cells vital for producing collagen and rebuilding tissue. Thirdly, for chronic wounds often stuck in an inflammatory cycle, sound wave therapy can help push tissue into regenerative activity, breaking that cycle. Fourthly, it mechanically disrupts bacterial biofilms, improving wound cleansing and the effectiveness of antimicrobials. And finally, acoustic stimulation encourages new blood vessel formation, known as angiogenesis, which is absolutely critical for healing chronic wounds, where circulation is often compromised. These 5 mechanisms collectively transform a damaged area, moving it from stagnation to active repair. So, what does this mean in practice? Sound wave therapy is proving to be a game changer across a broad spectrum of challenging wounds. We're seeing incredible results in diabetic ulcers, which often resist healing due to compromised circulation, and in chronic pressure injuries that can be debilitating. It's also highly effective for venous leg ulcers, arterial wounds, and even post-surgical complications where tissue regeneration is slow. From a patient's perspective, this means less invasive treatment options, often leading to quicker healing times, reduced pain, and a significant improvement in quality of life. The focus isn't merely on closing a wound. It's about restoring the underlying tissue to a healthier, more functional state. Instead of just patching up damaged areas, this therapy activates the body's inherent ability to regenerate, building stronger, healthier tissue from within. It's a fundamental shift from reactive treatment to proactive repair, embracing the body's intelligence to heal smarter, not just harder. This approach truly embodies the next generation of wound care, providing hope and tangible improvements for those facing difficult healing journeys. Beyond the remarkable clinical outcomes, there's a compelling business case for integrating Soundwave therapy and conservative wound care into our healthcare systems. Healthcare economics are evolving rapidly, with hospitals and clinics constantly under pressure to reduce readmissions, improve patient outcomes, and manage costs effectively. This is where conservative wound care truly shines. By offering a non-invasive, highly effective treatment like Soundwave therapy, facilities can significantly lower surgical costs and minimize lengthy inpatient stays. This approach is inherently scalable, making it accessible to more patients, and it's largely outpatient-friendly, which reduces the burden on hospital resources. It carries lower risks compared to surgical interventions, and crucially, it's reimbursement supported, making it a viable and attractive option for providers. When you combine the power of Soundwave therapy with a conservative care model, you get a repeatable treatment system that delivers measurable outcomes. And as any healthcare executive knows, measurable outcomes that improve patient well-being while optimizing resource allocation are truly gold in healthcare. It's a win-win for both patients and the healthcare system. Soundwave therapy isn't an isolated marvel. It's an integral part of the broader regenerative medicine movement that's transforming our understanding of healing. This exciting field encompasses innovations like stem cell research, platelet-rich plasma therapy, advanced tissue engineering, and biologic grafts. The common thread among these therapies, including Soundwaves, is a fundamental shift in medical philosophy. The goal is no longer simply to patch up wounds or just close them, but to restore the quality of the tissue itself. Old medicine patched, new medicine regenerates. It's a huge difference. For decades, the medical community focused primarily on reacting to damage after it occurred. But now, the focus is increasingly on activating the body's natural repair mechanisms, proactively encouraging healing from within. This forward-thinking approach truly changes everything. By embracing technologies that empower the body to work smarter, not harder, we're not just treating symptoms, we're fostering genuine, lasting healing. The future of healthcare lies in harnessing these innate capabilities, and Soundwave therapy is leading the charge in this profound and beneficial evolution.
Did you know that sound waves, actual sound waves, are being used to heal wounds? Not music, not meditation tones, but real acoustic energy that's reshaping how we think about medicine. It's wild, right?
That's incredible. I mean, sound waves are something we usually associate with ultrasounds or maybe breaking up kidney stones, but healing wounds, that's a whole new level.
Exactly. And what's even more fascinating is how this fits into the broader philosophy of conservative wound care. It's all about working with the body's natural ability to heal itself, rather than jumping straight to invasive procedures. It's like medicine is finally learning to listen to the body, literally and figuratively.
So let's start with the basics for anyone who might not be familiar. Conservative wound care is this approach that focuses on non-surgical methods to treat wounds. It's used for things like diabetic ulcers, burns, pressure injuries, and even chronic wounds that just won't heal. The idea is to avoid cutting into the body unless it's absolutely necessary.
Right? And the methods they use are pretty diverse. You've got things like advanced dressings, compression therapy, oxygen treatments, and even biologic skin substitutes. But now, soundwave therapy is entering the mix, and it's completely changing the game.
What's so interesting about sound wave therapy is how it works. It's not just about blasting sound at a wound and hoping for the best. There's real science behind it. When these sound waves hit tissue, they create these tiny micro vibrations that stimulate circulation. And better circulation means more oxygen, more nutrients, and faster healing.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Those sound waves also activate fibroblasts, which are the cells responsible for producing collagen and rebuilding tissue. It's like giving the body a little nudge to say, hey, it's time to get to work.
And then there's the inflammation factor. Chronic wounds often get stuck in this cycle of inflammation where the body just can't seem to move forward. Soundwave therapy can help push the tissue out of that cycle and into a regenerative phase. It's like hitting the reset button on the healing process.
And let's not forget about biofilms. For anyone who doesn't know, biofilms are these protective layers that bacteria form. They're like shields that make infections incredibly hard to treat because antibiotics can't penetrate them easily, but sound waves can physically disrupt those biofilms, making it easier to clean the wound and fight infection.
It's like peeling back layers of an onion to expose what's underneath. And then there's angiogenesis, which is a fancy word for new blood vessel formation. Chronic wounds often have poor circulation, so encouraging new blood vessels to grow is critical.
What's really interesting is how this fits into the bigger picture of regenerative medicine. We're moving beyond just closing wounds or patching things up. Now, the goal is to actually restore the quality of the tissue. It's about regeneration, not just repair.
Exactly. And that's where you see soundwave therapy aligning with other cutting-edge treatments like stem cell research, platelet-rich plasma therapy, and tissue engineering. It's all part of this broader movement to help the body heal smarter, not harder.
And let's not forget the business side of this. Healthcare is under so much pressure to reduce costs and improve outcomes. Conservative wound care, especially when combined with soundwave therapy, is scalable, outpatient-friendly, and lower risk. It's the kind of innovation that hospitals and healthcare systems love because it ticks all the boxes.
Absolutely. It's not just about the technology itself, but also how it fits into the healthcare ecosystem. It's cost-effective, it reduces the need for invasive procedures, and it has measurable outcomes. That's a win-win for patients and providers.
You know, it's funny. When you think about the future of medicine, you imagine robots, lasers, and all these high-tech gadgets. But here we are, talking about sound waves, something so simple and fundamental, and it's quietly revolutionizing healthcare.
It really is. And it's a reminder that sometimes the most effective solutions aren't the flashiest. They're the ones that work with the body's natural processes. It's about finding smarter ways to heal, not just more dramatic ones.
So, what do you think the future holds for sound wave therapy? Do you see it becoming a standard part of wound care?
I think it's only going to grow. The technology is already proving its effectiveness, and as more research comes out, I think we'll see it being adopted in more settings. It's not just about wounds, either. The principles behind soundwave therapy could be applied to other areas of medicine as well.
Yeah, it feels like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible. And it's exciting to think about where this could lead. Imagine a world where we're not just treating symptoms, but actually helping the body regenerate itself.
It's a whole new way of thinking about healthcare. And it's a reminder that sometimes the answers we're looking for are right beneath the surface. Literally, in this case.
Well said. I think that's a perfect note to end on. Soundwave therapy is a fascinating example of how innovation and a shift in philosophy can change the game in medicine.
Absolutely. It's an exciting time for healthcare, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Same here. Thanks for the discussion today. This was a good one.
Definitely. Until next time.